reciprocal thankfulness.
Imagine that you're on the crossroads of your life. You look to the left and you see kind of a path that's not too attractive. It may be interesting, but it looks like some obstacles and things that are in your way. But then you look to the path on your right. You see that the road is paved really nicely, is well lit, and is really nice looking, some nice greenery, some plants that are kind of exotic, and then you're just right there and you're looking to the left, you're looking to the right. You don't know which way to go. The path that looks a little bit rough and a little bit hard and not well lit, you see that at the very end of the path there might be something very interesting. And then you look to the right, and it just seems like the path is the same all the way as far as you could see. And then it's also the same thing too, like you look down at your feet, you look up and over and all around, and then you come to this place as you walk closer to the fork in the road, and there's a blank paper in front of you, and you see that it's blank. There's also a pen, a pencil, a crayon, a paintbrush, all kind of different ways to express yourself on that blank piece of paper. You see that it's still just a few seconds away before you have to make a decision. You're going to write a message on the paper before you go down to the left or to the right. Are you going to draw a picture? Are you going to make a long note explaining your decision as you go left or right? It's really a lot to do with your perceptions of things as you go. You may have some morality or something like that makes you understand that the path on the left, that doesn't look that fantastic, but you know deep down inside is like, you like challenges. Maybe some obstacles is going to grow you and help you to be a better person. Then you look to the right, you don't see anything that's going to challenge you. A well-lit road, a very attractive looking path. It's kind of wide too. You can just go strolling down. But on the left, the path is kind of narrow. And then again, you go back to the piece of paper. You don't know what you're going to do with it. It's a blank piece of paper and you have all these options. Are you going to fold the paper? Are you going to make some sort of very interesting paper folds? Or even crumble the paper? But your mind, your logic, your ideas are like, oh, you know what? I could just draw a picture. Are you going to use crayon? Are you going to use a pencil? Are you going to use a pen? You know, they say if you use a pen, you're kind of an arrogant kind of person that just, you don't think you're going to make any mistakes. But if you use a pencil, there's an eraser, so you can erase your mistakes. But then if you use a crayon, what are you going to do with that? I mean, you could make some really cool decoration, or you could even make a message saying, oh, I went down the path. You could find me at the end of the trail. Or you could even be like, well, you know what? It's just unscripted. To you, to the individuals, life is unscripted. It really is. To you, you don't even know what's going to happen next. That well-lit, wonderful path on the right may be full of obstacles later on, because it's only so far you could see. But the light on your path is showing you as much as you could see. And then the lamp to your feet shows you where you're at. So you know where you're at. We all know where we're at right now. But you just look down the path, and that blank piece of paper that you could write a message, or any of those things that just come before you, like any creative pursuit. Because even if you wake up in the morning, it's still like a creative pursuit. You don't know. You could do your chores that you're supposed to do, or you could drive across town to go chase something that may or may not benefit your life. Do you even think that far ahead, like when you're looking to the left or to the right? Do you even think about even the blank piece of paper before you? You know, no one knows. You could go to the well-lit, wonderful path and be all like, all right, this is going to be a easy trip. But you don't know. You don't really know. You can only see so far before you come to the conclusion that, well, maybe this was a bad decision. But as you ponder, you know that in a matter of seconds, things could change. In a matter of just seconds, your life could change. It really can. Sometimes it could change for the best in just a matter of seconds. Sometimes, and more likely, it's going to change for the worse. But what are you going to do about that when things are just the way that they are? Or is it the way that you make it? What is it really? When you look down the options in your life and that blank paper in front of you with tons of opportunities. You could do some art with a pencil, with a pen, and with a crayon. There's no rule that you can't use all of them. And there's no rule, hey, you know what? If you're going to waste your life and not even try to mark up that blank sheet of paper, you're not even going to bother with it. It's your decision. Or is it? There's a lot to think about as you travel through your day.
Now you're interested myself on YouTube.
Yeah, now you're going to be a celebrity.
So subscribe here. So subscribe here. Subscribe here. And subscribe right here. Right here. Right here. Right here and right here. Right here and right here.
Ooh, it's bright sunshiny.
Right here.
It's bright sunshiny.
Right here. And right here. And right here. And right here. And right here.